There are specific acupressure points which you can stimulate so that you can prevent this flood of stress hormones throughout your bloodstream. These techniques you're about to learn are something you can do on your own at no expense in the intimacy of your own home. And the results are felt after only 30 to 60 seconds of doing them. Stimulating these acupressure points is a great way to help balance your brain chemistry and encourage your parasympathetic system to kick in and make your brainwaves slow down. You'll feel calmer and more relaxed as the feel-good hormone, dopamine, and endorphins production will rise. The concept of acupressure points was originally applied all the way back to ancient China. This was a time where people were quite often turning to acupressure, which is the name of the technique of working with these points, that was believed to have a great deal of therapeutic potential against a lot of the existing disease conditions in those times. Back then, it was believed that energy flows through the meridians within the human body, and so, applying pressure to specific points will help clear the energy blockages. This idea is still valid even nowadays because once you apply pressure to these specific regions on your body, you're releasing that blocked energy within those meridians. Another benefit of this technique is that it encourages a neural stimulation as well. One such point is called the pericardium 6. This is a very powerful one that once you start stimulating, you'll begin to feel more relaxed in an instant. It's located 3 finger lengths below the crease of your wrist. So take the index, middle, and ring finger and put them in line right with that crease. On the bottom of the ring finger, right in the center, you will feel 2 tendons. Exactly in between these 2 is where you have to stimulate the pericardium 6 by using your second finger or your thumb. Most likely, as the thumb is bigger, you'll like using it better. So start stimulating it by using circular motions to move around this point for about 30 to 60 seconds. As a suggestion, you can apply this technique on your left hand because that is the side where your heart is located. So, working with this acupressure point, the pericardium 6, will instantly slow down your heart rate. It's a good remedy whenever you're feeling too anxious or stressed out. Another point you need to learn about is the third eye. This is one you can find right between your eyebrows. In order to stimulate it, you can use your second finger or your thumb to make circular motions, but do so while applying firm pressure as well. This is an excellent way to encourage neural stimulation. As a result, your whole system will get more of those good hormones, especially in the parasympathetic nervous system. Work with this point for about 30 to 60 seconds. Now, for this next acupressure point, have a close look at your upper ear. That is where you can notice a triangular region. The lower part of it is what you should be interested in, because that is where you can find this next acupressure point, called Shenmen, which translates as spirit gate. As the name suggests, it's a gate or door that helps get access to the mind, spirit, and emotions. So when you do acupressure on this point, what you're actually doing is you're opening the door to relieve the energy blockage for your mind, spirit, and emotions. Also, Shenmen is one of the main points located on the heart meridian. So when applying pressure to stimulate it, you're going to come in contact with that whole triangle of both your ears at the same time. Once you have located this area on your upper ears, take both thumbs and place them on that triangle region, while your index fingers are each placed behind this area. As you start squeezing the index and thumb fingers together, you're going to keep that stimulation going on for about 30 to 60 seconds. Finally, for this last acupressure point, you'll need your index and thumb fingers again. Use them to grab the bottom of each of your earlobes and start by pulling down and out. As you do so, there is a whole sum of physiological changes starting to take place within your body. This happens because your brain and body will wind down, and the hormones within the parasympathetic nervous system will kick in. So as you pull the bottom of your earlobes outwards, you'll instantly feel something changing behind your nasal area and behind your eyes. It's like you'll feel them opening. Also, your sinuses may drain, as they'll start to clear, and your nasal passages may open up. Yet it's important to keep pulling down and outwards to immediately feel that sensation taking over your whole head as the chemicals in your brain get affected. Keep stimulating these points for about 30 to 60 seconds. So whenever you're feeling all stressed out and a strong feeling of anxiety is about to take charge, make sure you help your mind and body wind down by applying these techniques mentioned earlier. By stimulating these acupressure points, you can immediately start taking back control when certain situations become overwhelming. There are no limits to using them, so stimulate these acupressure points as often as you need to so that you can witness and feel an instant change taking place in your body, mind, and spirit.